There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com. Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Imani about Jennifer Holliday.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Salacious Couch.
Anyway, let's get back to
yeah. Well,
y'all ready to sit with us tonight? Because we bringing a real one.
Understand.
You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. You ready?
So like about to do a rap song. You ready? I'm ready. You ready?
All right. Drop that beat, DJ. No. I said drop that beat. How was your weekend, though? Before we get into that, like what y'all did?
Tell about your gift.
Okay. So I went to this Korean bathhouse. Oh my God, I saw bits and pieces of it. I've only been to the one in Florida. I didn't even know we had one here. Girl, it was so amazing. Absolutely, unequivocally amazing. I want to do it again. I want to do it as a girls trip. I think it would be like this little Asian lady and her little bra and panties, and they was lacy, and she was all soggy and wrinkly. Baby did her thing. Got my skin feeling like I just came from the womb. Ooh. Did she really feel like she came from the womb? Mm-hmm. Okay. It was. Because, I mean, sometimes we feel a certain way, but we don't actually feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? My skin literally. Hold up. Go ahead, feel my stomach. Oh, yeah. You can feel it. But you feel good. Don't be offering a feel and then I can't feel. I like how you touch me. Ooh. But no, really. Because I got the $80 special. Mm-hmm. And with that, it came a body scrub and a facial. Okay. So you first got to get in there and you shower. Just wash it up, wash it up, wash it up, wash it up. And then you have to either sit in a sauna or in the hot tub. So I chose to do both. I took 5 minutes in the sauna, 5 minutes in the hot tub, and I just bounced back and forth. It was amazing. It really was. I think that's amazing. So, like, I went to my first Korean spa around my birthday, right? Not last year, year before, somewhere in Virginia. When I tell you, it was probably one of the best experiences of, like, my life. It was. But I couldn't get over, like, all right, so I loved it, but I wasn't quite ready for the old nakedness. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a lot of old nakedness happening.
She's old, like old.
Yeah.
Super old.
Old nakedness.
Not to be confused with the new hotness.
Right, because that wasn't what was happening. But I'm telling you, when this old lady said, come with me. You were like, okay. I said, all right. What you about to do? She said, lay on the table and put these special mitts on
So she said it with the incredible woman's voice?
Yes, come with me.
Come with me.
She got to scrub it.
Don't you love when they scrub you? Like, alright, I can't lie. And maybe that's something, that maybe that's a fetish of mine. I like to be washed.
Yeah, I don't know if I can agree with that.
I like to be washed. So like, alright, I went to Colombia, like South America, not, you know, Howard County. And this was like, I don't know, I was young. My friend was from Colombia, so we went. And we went to this volcano and took a bath in this volcano because, you know, the lava, you know, the nutrients in the lava is really good for you, right? So we're floating around, and these really beautiful Colombian women are walking up to you. They're like, can I bathe you? You know, and they tell you how much it costs. And I'm just like, this is crazy, but you're beautiful, so rub me, you know, all over me. Oh my God, it was so much. It was everything. I like to be bathed. So there's my taboo sex act. I like to be bathed.
You heard first. She likes to be bathed.
I like to be bathed.
Me, yeah, not so much. But then at the end, she gave me a milk bath, and oh, it was gorgeous. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Something I got to do again.
Absolutely.
So how was your weekend?
I didn't do a whole lot this weekend because, you know, I don't like cold weather. However, I did go to Cam Jam's birthday party, so that was fun. And Shanika and I are supposed to go to the spa this weekend, so maybe that will be what I do with her for her birthday, because, you know,
Soul Plaza.
I know, it's like right around the corner. So I'm really excited about some of the new things that we kind of have going on around town. You know, these days, like, we didn't ever have a Korean spa, you know, a bathhouse, a Korean bathhouse. Like, we never had some of the art and culture, not in a long time, not that level of, like, influence that we have now. Like, you can really have a good time.
I tell people all the time, we focus so much on the negative things in Baltimore.
But it's so much fun here. I mean, you know, I thought about, like, where I live today, right?
Yeah, open your horizons, that's it.
You do. Like, and I thought of, because somebody called my son bougie, because I was on the phone with him because he had broken his kunai, you know, from Naruto. And of course, mommy can fix everything. So he came crying to mommy. Mommy fixed.
Mommies are awesome.
Mommy fixed this kunai. And thank you. And but we're on the phone, and I'm like, you know, you want to go out this weekend? You know, I was like, where you want to go, Red Robin or something? You know, he's a kid. He was like, can we go to Gertrude's for brunch? But like 5 people heard it because he was on FaceTime, you know what I mean? And everybody was like, Gertrude's for brunch, really, bitch? And I was like, I didn't do it. I took him one time. I took him one time, like, I promise. But Gertrude's is nice.
It's funny because we were just talking about that about our kids. Like, we opened up their palates, so
they want other things. They want to, you know, like, he still kind of eats the same thing all the time, but, you know, he's 10, so that he's at that age.
But he's willing to try.
But he's willing to try new things. But even if he's not willing to try new things, he definitely loves going new places. So, you know what I mean? If I can find something that he'll eat, grilled chicken, whatever, green beans, whatever, you know, like, I can take him just about anywhere, and at least he'll get the atmosphere. Because I feel like, how many of us didn't really know how to behave in a restaurant when we were grown? Because we didn't go out enough when we were children. You know what I mean? To really know, like, what to do. Like, we can't be in there acting rowdy because it's like a restaurant, you know. Children should be exposed to different things. Yes, Jazz, children should be exposed to as much as we can possibly expose them to so that their minds stay open.
I was called bougie today.
Really?
I was called bougie today. And I was told that I couldn't be taken in the hood.
Why?
Because I was bougie.
Bitch, they don't know you very well.
They said I'd be fronting on the ratchet.
Now, I can't agree with that. Because I'm not saying that you're ratchet by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't know who you are and that you can handle your own in any environment.
I can tell y'all, I've been around long enough to know.
You know better.
This motherfucker can be ratchet. She became sophisticated as she got older, but believe me, when you pregnant, jump across the counter for your fried chicken wings and yoke a nigga up. Yes.
In my defense, I was hormonal and I was pregnant. And you know, when you're pregnant, you want what you want.
When you want it.
Nothing is going to suffice.
And yet, nothing stopped her from jumping across the counter and yoking that Asian man up.
Yeah, nothing stopped me from...
He ain't giving me no old ass chicken.
Ghost is
all right, we got 30 seconds to break, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay these bills. We're going to come back. We're going to introduce our topic. And I might let Wren rub on my knee.
Ooh.
So please stay tuned, and after these messages, we'll be right back.
Oh, Saturday morning cartoon in it.
All right.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monty about Jennifer Holliday.
Anyway, let's get back to
yeah. Well, what I wanted to say is that I can understand 100% where Jennifer Holliday is coming from, and that's sort of kind of where my 20% came from. When I basically came out and said who I voted for, I received a lot of backlash. Even on my own talk show, which comes on every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m., I was called a coon. Okay, yeah, shout out for the plug. But yeah, someone actually, you know, they told CJ Bernie that I was a coon, and that really hurt me. I've been called everything from a fat whatever and everything, but someone actually commented on his Facebook
I didn't even say that. That's kind of
called me a coon, but it's like I like you. It's crazy because I just feel like someone like Jennifer Holliday. I understand why she stepped down, but I'm kind of upset with her because I think she still should have performed. You know, if you're going to jump out there, then stand in your truth. Don't let no one stop you or change your mind about anything. And listen, no one put a gun to her head and made her sign on for that. But it just seems like, you know, she was basically, she was bullied.
But see, the thing about it is they will put a gun to her head to not do it.
I don't think so.
Well, that's what the threat says. You gotta say, it's why it's called a threat. You don't know the hypotheticals in there that could happen to you.
Why do you think
she's not a well-known singer, so she's not going around with security. Since she goes to get her tracks at the mall,
right?
Pow!
Right, but at the same time,
now we got a whole bunch of dead cats.
Yeah, but like what she said in the footage, you know, today on The View was basically it's not white people who was threatening her. It was us who was threatening her.
Right. Where do you think she live? I think she live in Atlanta.
Exactly.
They gonna get her at the Ku Klux Klan mall and drag her by her hair. You know her hair made a cat. She got the new weave.
I don't have Jennifer Holliday money, honey. I don't know what it might be because it's. I don't got Jennifer Holliday money, but me personally, I feel as though, you know, like I said, once I kind of came out, and even being on this show, because I'm pretty sure the headline says Trump supporter, I'm putting a lot of myself out there. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I said, wow.
You said, wow?
That was a very short break.
It was. That's a good thing. Listeners need to know. So, you know, we have a good one for you tonight, guys, because we've been thinking about it for a while. And it's something I wanted to revisit with, like, you know, y'all, because things are just better when we share. when great minds come together. Sharing is caring. So, a little over a year ago, probably about a year and a half ago, you know, I had a show about taboo sex acts. And y'all took it a step further, and we were talking about taboo porn. So I figured, let's revisit this and let's like really, you know, dive into some of these things because like I told you, even me, some of this shit made me raise an eyebrow.
Yeah, some of the stuff that I've heard over the years has made me raise a couple eyebrows. Like the fuck.
We was out today, and one of her friends Everything happened in Boston for some damn reason.
Everything.
But it was she said Boston crab. It is not crab. It's Craig. C-R-A-G.
Wait, what?
A Boston Craig.
Client walks in and said something about the Boston Crab and how he created it, and I said, you push that motherfucker out your office.
So I had to look it up. We see it all the time on porn.
What's a Boston? Wait, say it again.
Crab.
With a G.
G. The lady lays on the bed, with her head off the bed. The gentleman stand over her, insert his penis in her mouth.
Upside down? Wait. She's laying across the bed on her back.
She's laying on her back.
On her back. Like this.
Yeah, he stands over top of her and proceeds.
I'm with it.
Yo, our producer said, that's my cousin.
I'm with it. I am definitely with it.
I said, oh, I know that move quite well.
Because, I mean,
by
it
the way,
works.
not with me. You can do, what?
What? What's happening?
She get information from my producer.
Right. What is our producer saying?
He said you could do the same move with the woman, except like two women. Just hang her off the bed and let her muff your gruff. Or gruff your muff.
Whatever floats your boat.
That works too.
Absolutely. I just wonder, see, the only thing I like, so, you know, we all talked about Deep Throat. She wasn't a big Deep Throat Saturday fan. You know, the rest of us are, but she's not a big Deep Throat Saturday fan. However, all right, so you're like this, right? So you're already hyperextending your neck, right? Now to Deep Throat, you know, you gotta inhale, you gotta exhale, and during the exhale, you know, the penis goes further down your throat.
You looking at me like I'm supposed to know this. Look,
I'm just telling.
I just insert. I don't know nothing about this.
You don't know, but that's what women do as you're inserting.
Okay.
To make it go all the way in her mouth, so that she can come right up against your filters. That's how she does it, right? All right. So my question is, if you're hanging this way off of a bed,
it opens your throat.
Huh?
It opens your throat.
It opens your, but I feel like it would be closed a little.
No.
I don't know. I'd have to try it.
The rig would be a hole hanging off the bed. Like, let me see it. There you
Well, she can gruff the muff if she wants to like that.
Or muff the gruff.
Guess what?
Right.
I'm not here for none of that.
She pleads the fifth.
She's pleading the fifth.
No,
Oh, you're
I'm not
pleading the fifth.
here for none of that.
But I just wonder, like,
because if he got a curve in his penis,
that's what I was thinking too. Because most men have a slight curve one way or the other.
Now that would work if
it curves up, it will work really well. If it curves to the left or the right,
you fucked.
You're fucked. And it's funny because those penises actually feel good for intercourse. You know what I mean? But
not for deep throat.
But not for deep throat.
So what happens if you lay off the bed and just turn your head a certain way?
But it's still, you got to get into this.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm thinking the gag reflex, because like I can control a gag reflex.
Straight.
Yeah, like straight ahead, straight down. But like I don't know if I was hanging. I mean, I'd be having like fluid rushing to my head. My nose would be running. I'd be lightheaded. Like I feel like I'd be on the cusp of Cain, the wanderer, right? I'd be feeling like I'm about to asphyxiate. So
is he fucking your face?
Yes, he's literally
fucking your face too, right?
So I don't think you just leave it in there. I mean, was you right?
No, you had to.
I don't watch porn where they just held it and they'd
be like, and she'd be like,
on his chest and trying to
like that. Yeah, like no.
They stand on top of you, good little bitch.
Right.
By the nose.
Right. I'm not ready. Like you will open this mouth, bitch. I'm gonna hold your nose. I can't breathe through my nose or my mouth. I'm gonna die. You know, like no. I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. But that's a good one. And what's funny? What somebody say? Wren is crazy.
Will Diggs Jr. said, "Do they know who they messing with?" My cousin said, you can't go in the hood. They must not know where you came from.
Oh, about you? Right.
And then he said, McGruff. And then Will said, you could die.
Right.
It opens everything.
Right. Like, I mean, it'd be the same idea to me. Like, as scary as, like, somebody trying to stick their dick up my nose. I don't know. Like, because I'm hanging like this. And, like,
I mean, but
I'm already breathing.
So wait, if we're going there now, I love to watch that in a porn with her hands tied and they holding. I'm like, God damn, is he gonna kill this bitch? Am I watching a snuff film?
That's a taboo film, like taboo porn film. But you know what? Good hit. If you don't drop a tear, you ain't doing it right.
Cardi B said you gotta put it all the way back because it brings up more saliva,
more mucus, and more saliva.
So it makes it. I'll never suck dick again.
Really? No.
I'm lying.
You lied. I was like I'm like looking at you like, really? Do I need to rub your leg again?
Yeah, you can rub all you like. I'll hire his bitch a maid.
Maids are good for that.
Clean up.
Clean up and clean up. Thank you. Look,
I'm not.
Everybody needs help.
I'm not stingy.
So what's your new position you liked about?
Oh my God. So, in light of our discussion tonight, I thought I would brush up on things. You know, I'm good at what I do. You know, BDSM, which is considered very taboo. Right. You know. But so within the BDSM
rage now,
right? But because it's so like, but people aren't doing it right, which bothers me because like it's a skill because you could kill someone. So all right, I'm reading about knife play, which I have not dove into yet to learn how to do.
Yeah, please enlighten me.
Yes.
So knife play is a BDSM.
I know what it is.
You know what knife play is, right? So. I mean, you're titillating, tantalizing. What's the right word?
With a knife?
With a knife.
Yeah, bitch,
with a sharp knife.
Bitch, you crazy.
Right.
I didn't do knife play. I did electric play.
Now I love that, and I'm really good at it actually.
Electric play is hot.
Electro play, huh?
Explain for the viewers at home.
So electro play, you typically have some sort of source of electricity. You can either run it through yourself and into the person. You can run it directly from the source to the person.
I was a source through to the person, not through me.
Right. So, or you can do it with toys, typically metal toys. Things with like stirrups and things like that. Things with spikes or things with weird textures. You know what? The best electro play is done with a fucking fork. You know, you ain't got to get expensive with it. Go get you a fork. Please don't electrocute yourself.
What you gonna do? We gonna stop this right now. We not even gonna tell them how it works. Do not listen. They actually have.
They have real tools for that. They have the violet wand.
Yes. That's what we're gonna promote what we know.
What we know.
So
hold up. I'm gonna put it in the feed, y'all.
Show me this one. Salacious couch.
That bitch going to jail for electrocution. Listen, people. Let me tell you.
Amazon has it for $100.
What up, Flip? Flip said, nope, not ever. Exactly. But electric play is really, really, especially when it's woman to woman. And I guess woman to man, I'm not sure. But when I was a dominatrix, it was quite a few men that did like
electric play.
And I did the wand thing.
Right.
So again, it was like most men like to have. Will said, "Don't try this at home." What up,
please?
Not try this at home.
Right.
But if you have the wand, it has instructions.
It does. I just put the link.
I'm sorry.
In our feed, so if you need it, go to our feed. Click the link.
Electrocuted myself when I was younger.
So
I don't know how that shit is.
But so the wand has settings. You can, and what you do is you start the lowest setting and you work your way up.
Actually, I still own a wand. It just does not do electricity.
It does electricity. Just
No, but I got a wand too. No, but I do have my violet wand. I still have it. I do. And it's funny because we were talking about giving head, right?
Right.
A cool way to give head is for the woman to, or whatever you like, whoever's the deliverer, the givee, the giver, right, there we go, not the givee, the giver. The giver will hold the wand and let the electricity run through their body.
Yeah, I ain't with none of that.
Listen, no, then you like, let me finish. And then there's like stainless steel, like coin sized pieces of metal, just flattened pieces of metal. You put that on your tongue and you give head, holding the wand, and it will move that, and that metal will be cold and tickly.
She on a whole nother fucking planet. I ain't with none of that.
DTS.
You know that's how David Carradine died, right? I ain't with it.
He did not die getting head.
Not giving head, but he
died with electricity.
Sex act.
It was asphyxiation to himself. This is with a partner with instructions.
That's the worst way to die. They found you on
So probably still hard. They trying to put your clothes on you at the funeral home, and your dick, you got rigor mortis of the dick.
So wait, in my feed, the dudes are going crazy. Flip and Jay Sully are like, nope.
Pretty much.
I ain't with none of that.
You can turn up the intensity. It can be as low as you want or as high as you want.
But again, I know, like, when I was with women and I was doing my BDSM, shout out to all the judges and lawyers. With the wands, the nipple play and
it's very
of course vagina, what do you call it, the genital area, both men and women actually love that electricity flowing through.
You know what else they really love? So like when I was still a mistress, I used to run
so I had Will said we need to let people know they need to fill out a disclaimer. Somebody might have a pacemaker. Jay said off is the highest setting he's looking to go for.
You know that, Jay? I'm with you with that.
Look, Jay, you know you my bestie. I love you so much, but you're wrong. Let me tell you how to do this real quick. So I have the glove that you would use to shuck an oyster, but I've never shucked an oyster. Not your normal oyster.
You got to that, bro.
But no, that metal glove, and then you run your fingers up the back of a woman's thigh just before you get to the cuff. Slightly in between, but not all the way. You drive her crazy. She'll fall to her knees, she'll come all over the place, and you ain't even licked it yet. Trust me, it works.
Oh yeah, Jay said he had to put his plugs in his ears. He don't want to hear your shit.
You know what, Jay?
That's that sibling love. I don't know, but when it comes to porn, I think I'm a connoisseur of porn.
Of porn.
I am. Like I love Japanese anime.
Oh my God, me too.
What type of Japanese anime?
Yes.
I like the ones with monsters.
Yes.
Oh
my God.
I like the ones with monsters.
I was
tentacles, things like that. I love it.
All right, so my first one.
Your taboo porn
for Japanese animation. You know, back then was heavy in the Japanese. Still is, but you know,
we all are.
Like Akira. And
didn't I just tell you I fixed my son's Naruto kunai today?
It's my buddy ran across one that translated to Overthing.
Oh yeah, I love the Overthing.
So I still got it in the house. Ooh. I had to go get the copy again. I let you hold it, so you.
Thank you. Enlighten me.
So it was a creature that lay dormant for. It was like demons and humans and the battle of that. But the whole premise is they had to fight to survive. It was a crazy ass.
Yeah.
He split
that reminds me. Remember the game God of War? You know God of War, the game. You remember like there's a big part of God of War you can't move to the move past until you fuck the shit out this woman so hard that you break the bed and make the vases fall on the floor. You have to make them fall on the floor. Like to me, same idea. Fuck to survive.
Yeah.
And that's a video game that's only rated adult.
But I also like cartoon porn.
Like Bunny Rabbit, like Bugs Bunny and Jessica Rabbit having sex, kind of cartoon porn.
Just regular cartoon.
No, I was
like
saying
the
Bugs Bunny.
Simpsons. Fucking yeah. I love that cartoon porn.
Really? I haven't been able to get into that, but maybe just because I haven't really.
It's a Family Guy.
Right, I just really haven't explored it probably enough, honestly, because there's just so much out there that it's like I turn on a, porn site.
Wait, somebody said they like the 3D girls porn.
I never watched a 3D girl.
And somebody said high school DXD is the ish. I don't know what is that?
But I'm nervous about it starting with the word high school.
Right. But the actors, they're not real high school.
I know, but it's just the idea of it.
Hey.
See, because sex for me is so mental. Like, I'm such a sapiosexual that the idea that this person might be a child kind of turns me off.
This is why I realized with a lot of people that watch porn, it's just escape. There's a lot of things that you might find arousal in the porn, but in real life you would never ever do in your life.
Like forced porn, rape porn.
But also too,
a lot of people are into it.
Not unless you're in German. That shit is real.
It's real.
Now, German porn, I will not watch German
porn is so... What's the word I'm looking for? It's this raw, uncut, unapologetic, they gets it in anything. Snuff, rape, mutilation, they don't fucking care.
I'm gonna tell you when I got over the whole high school thing, when I was watching TV and I realized that Stacey Dash was 75 when the fuck she was in Clueless.
She wasn't 75, but she looked good as shit when she was in.
She was in her fucking 30s.
She was in her 30s.
And she still looked like she was 12.
Gabrielle Union's another one.
Played high school.
Right, when she did Bring It.
Yeah.
Bring It On. Well, what was it called? Bring It On,
no
right?
Son and Mom. But Flip said Anime of Demons. It's called D&D or DXD.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to definitely have to come through.
I agree with him. I would watch the high school anime porn.
Now, I might watch the high school anime porn. I'm not going to lie, because,
it's cartoons.
Well, one is cartoons, but two, the anime, it seems like they're not children.
No, they're drawn like grown-ass women.
Let me tell you
they're drawn like grown-ass women.
They know Asians are not built with big titties and big asses.
But they be having big titties and big asses in them porns.
I'm just saying.
It's true.
All taboos are not good because, again, I don't want anyone fucking my feet. You're not putting your dick or your cum on my feet.
Like, what's his name? Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle likes fucking his wife's feet. He said it in his stand-up.
You know what? That was a little bit too much information for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not putting my dick on nobody's feet either.
Want to fuck my feet?
He said he was like, she be out the shower, she fresh, she sleep in the bed, she don't want to have sex, but her feet be hanging out the end, so he fucked her feet. And that's what he said, and I was like, okay. I've never had my feet fucked. I did have somebody pay me $500 to watch me take my socks off, which I thought was nice.
Oh shit! Now you want to pay for services? You want old sweaty shoes? I got you.
I mean,
that's almost like on Orange is the New Black, and he's paying the women to put on underwear so they can smell them.
I've been paid for that.
I have been paid for underwear before.
Thanks, Flip. I'm gonna check it out.
I'm not big on smells either, so.
But there are sapiosexuals. Remember, so I would want not necessarily a smell, but I need something that's tangible for me. So that I can bring my. So for me, the teen sex would be hard if it was realistic. Now, anime teen sex I could probably get into because then it becomes the fantasy. I need something a little bit more tangible. Now, I'm not really into women's panties like that. That's just not my thing.
I mean, I got paid not to shower my armpits.
So it smelled like armpits?
And then you got threatened to shower your armpits.
Wow. Oh my God. The fuck?
He was like, I will leave you if you don't wash your armpits because you smell like
a
cheese stick.
Because I did an experiment. I know I said this.
Dirty armpits smell like a cheese stick.
We're gonna refresh this. So I was out of work, and I wanted to see how long it would take for my armpits to naturally start to smell. Now again, I wash my vajayjay and my ass. That's not an option. Every single day I would get up, wash my vagina, wash my ass.
Because your ass and your vagina are important.
They
are. What's the word?
Bacteria.
Well, it's not even that. They're avenues to your interior body. Do you know what I mean? Like
I just don't need.
She said you get too scientific.
So.
Yeah, right.
I am the doctor.
So I didn't wash, and Jamal was like, "Yo, I think after what 5 days,
something like that. I can't remember how days.
He said, if you don't get the fuck in the shower, I'm gonna throw you there and drown you.
No shit.
And wash you myself." So I thought it was funny, cause I'd be like, "Hey, babe." He'd be like, "Yo, I swear to God, I'm gonna strangle you." He was like, "Yo, stop."
You smelled like a homeless person, didn't you? She smelled like a homeless person.
She smelled worse than a homeless person.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Why do you have to do that though? Like, that is not something to be excited about. That you have the ability to smell worse than a homeless person.
I didn't smell worse than a homeless person. He's so full of it.
Told y'all like smell, so it smelled worse than a homeless person to me.
But
minus the piss.
Right.
But it was, and I didn't shave.
Yes,
I care about shaving, but
why not?
He likes hair.
A lot of people like hair. I think hair is coming back. No, because remember the 80s, all the porns were hairy porns.
When did they start shaving? Until what, 10 years ago?
Right. Like,
and now they got all these stupid ass razor bumps look like they got fucking herpes and gonorrhea. Like that.
That's because they don't know how to shave and they're using dull razors. Like, bitch, learn how to shave.
It doesn't matter if my razor is brand new out the package, you know, sharp. My shit is too sensitive.
But then it goes back to what you said about not wanting to watch high school porn.
Mm-hmm.
It's just no grown man want the pussy look like a little girl.
I can see that, but I mean like
I know how to be wolf pussy, but like nigga,
you need something there.
Like I refuse to shave. I'll get a number one with a fade, but I'm not shaving it bald.
Yeah, I trim it.
But then again,
it literally grows like a weed.
Gotta keep it trimmed, or you'll be cornrowing your hair goes. But so wait. Let me just back up real quick, since we got our lovely male host here. What would you do if you weren't married? I'm just going to put that out there. And you're dating this woman, y'all finally get to the point where y'all getting ready to have sex, and you get them panties off and this bitch has cornrows! What would you do?
Yeah, that would be
cornrows and a piercing. What would you do?
We got 1 minute to break. But see, that's the type of shit I would do. To fuck somebody's head up.
I have to stop laughing. I'm my man. We still fucking.
After you stop laughing, you like, all right, bitch, let me lift these braids up.
My dudes are like, yo, this bitch a cornrowed her pussy.
You go down there and there's 2 other people hiding in them bushes.
Right. And I always felt like people shouldn't have to find what they're looking for.
Bullshit. When the fuck back in the day they had that prize in the box.
It's like, if I grow it out, right? If I grow it out, let's say I grow it out, not long, but long enough, right? I feel like I gotta like have like rat tails like in the bedside table. Be like, here, baby, take this rat tail and part it.
Come back, I got a question then.
All right, we got 1 minute, but I'm gonna say this: me keeping my vagina hair is an ego thing. Because my shit looks perm.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
My shit is gorgeous.
It's not.
It's like nice.
Yeah.
So you don't even need no comb. You can do the finger part.
Yep.
If you see this,
I already know what her hair look like. Right.
So, on that note, we're going to take a break and pay some bills, and y'all can think about the hair that's on my vagina.
And we'll be right back with Salacious Couch.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe, But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story, adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement.
Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have-Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, we are back. All right, so the question that I put out there on my watch party, so what is the freakiest porn or most disturbing porn that you have watched?
So I watched a forced snuff porn recently. It started off really cool, and I didn't realize it was going to be that kind of porn when we got to, it was like, you know, one of those long ones. It's like 40 minutes, you know what I mean? And it was good in the beginning. I was like, okay, yes, where's the wand, right? And I got towards the end, right? Now, I had already finished, but I was going to finish out the porn, right? Because I was good. I'm getting ready to take my nap. So I said, let me finish this porn before I take my nap. You know, I just came real hard. And they killed her. And then had sex with her again.
After they killed her?
Yes!
Porn. So was this a actual snuff or was this make pretend?
That's probably make pretend.
Okay,
but it looked real enough, and that shit like bothered me. I can't even lie. Like I was like, oh shit, they having sex with a dead body. So that's kind of like I can't do the dead body porn. Like necrophilia.
I was gonna respond, but I don't want to now.
I think I'll be watching. I know I have a fetish watching face sitting now, and the reason why. I told you my shit changes.
I learn something new every show.
So,
don't you love him?
No.
I love him.
Here's the funny part about it. It's almost similar to bondage because a lot of the women be tied up, and then there's always a woman sitting on there and face fucking,
like
face rape and fucking.
Right, like
that's the weird part.
Like you're good at this pussy.
The weird part is you're looking at it like. Is she a sex slave? Is this real? Because the way they be smacking her, and then the woman sometimes the other one be fully clothed, and she be crying and she be like, no, you know what I mean?
I don't want to do this. Like, oh my god!
I don't know if I'm watching the porn or am I watching something illegal?
Right, but you know what? That thin line makes it taboo. Makes it risque. That's what makes it taboo and risque. Like, I don't know.
One person said cockhold. I have no idea. I still don't even know what the fuck that is.
Can they enlighten us? Can you call in? We have a call number.
He said when somebody watched their wife suck another dude.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Or have sex with them.
But you know how I feel about cheating, so it's always hard for me. Yeah, but it's still hard for me to like unless everybody is together, like acting together. It's always like
some people get a kick out of it.
I know, a lot of people get a kick out of like a lot of people are voyeurs, so they like watching other people have sex, especially their significant other. But for me, it's like I need everybody to join in because I'm more of a poly mindset.
Okay, wait.
Everybody can have fun. We can all eat.
Freakiest 3D demon porn, most disturbing. 2 Girls, 1 Cup. That is not for me. That was one of my watchers.
Oh, the 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
I did not watch it. We're not going to discuss it. You already know what it is. It's fucking
You didn't see the 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Somebody said sex while on the cycle.
After the show.
But a lot of people do that. I mean,
a lot of people have sex with women while they're on their cycle because they say, one, the pheromones are higher, so they're feeling a certain kind of way. Like, it's wetter and, you know,
yeah, I don't want to see that either. Oh, that I guess
see it, but because it looks like a murder scene, but apparently it feels really good.
Okay, but sex while on their cycle is the most disturbing porn they've ever seen. Okay.
Yeah, because it looks like a murder scene. That would be disturbing to some.
Well,
feels great. The most disturbing porn for me is every German porn that I've ever watched.
You in this German porn?
Right.
Yo, I fucking hate it.
Well, I still feel like the Russian porn is blowing me a little bit worse than the German porn. At least with German porn, like I know they about to go in because German porn has no cut cards. Russian porn, they don't start off like it's gonna be anything. They be playing cards, they be having drinks, they just be talking. Louder. All of a sudden, he done thrown this bitch's head in the freezer and decided to rip her clothes off and fuck the shit out of her, like upside down, and then call his homeboys over. So then they fuck the shit out of it. Like
I can watch that. I can watch that all day. But when you split a bitch nipple open and stick your dick in it, I have a problem with that.
Oh my God.
Now you talking about German porn or that shit that we just seen?
No, again, she didn't take a knife and
you talking about
mutilation
porn. Now that may be a little bit too far for me.
But that's German porn. Playing with shit. Now, a little golden shower ain't never hurt nobody.
So
hey, Kelly.
So we're talking about. So since we were talking about golden showers, because something I was talking about with y'all earlier tonight. So I was looking at the taboo sex acts, and one, you know, a lot of people have the pee fetish, right? One particular fetish is like the baby girl fetish. So like, you know, in BDSM we have the baby girls. You know, that's like a role, right? The baby girls. Well, there are people who have fetishes with watching these women, these baby girls, pee in not the toilet.
Yeah, of course.
Not the tub, not a drink, not anything that would, you know, be normal in our minds. They're peeing on the carpet, or they're peeing on the bed, or they're being like a puppy. They're making a mess. You know, they pee on the newspaper in the middle of the living room floor.
That's that white people shit. I'm sorry. All my white friends, I love you guys, but you know, y'all be into some shit.
It is. That's some crazy shit. But you know, the funny thing is and I was taught this years ago.
Oh, we got 1 minute.
That when you pee on somebody and you're in a relationship with them, by mistake or not, that means you own them.
I need to pee on you.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Like, it's not even necessary. Like, why?
You tell me all the time. You got papers.
I do, but I need to mark my territory.
And see, that's what I always thought of it as being, like the marking of territory.
Oh my God.
Well, that's where they get it from, though.
We got 15 seconds. We gonna go pay some bills, and I'm gonna try to convince him to let me pee on his ankles. We gonna see how that works out.
We'll be right back. Don't forget to call in. Remember to buy
shit, I got it when I come back.
Use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe, but are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement.
Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
The conversations that we have when we on break just is very astonishing to me. And no, I never convinced my husband to let me pee on his ankles. So,
you tried. It didn't work.
Somebody said disturbing shit is bestiality. Now, I watched that.
I could watch, I mean,
a big long fuck by a horse.
Now,
I can see that.
Here's where, you know, I don't even know why this is. If a woman looks smart, like a porn star looks smart, you know how they have smarter looking ones? I could never watch a horse fuck the shit out of her. But if she looks dumb, I don't care if she black, white, Asian, but just the dumb ones, I don't care what color she is.
I don't pay attention to how they look.
I know, but I do, because I think about if I was there.
They actually look smart, sometimes they look fucking dumb as a doorknob.
Like, because I can't have sex with a dumb bitch.
The ideology that goes into watching porn.
Anybody have comments? Call us.
Yeah, no. I got nothing.
I think I gotta
say the word.
I think I gotta agree with
phone
you.
number.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do your sexy voice.
Listen.
We got a girl 6 on staff here. Do your thing.
Please give us a call at 410-702-5657. That number again is 410-702-5657.
Why you all laughing when you do it
I
though?
think I wore the appropriate shirt for this one.
I said Jerome.
Jerome in the ass.
But no, I mean, I can watch bestiality porn. Now, one of the most disturbing bestiality porn that I've ever seen was a man fucking a python snake.
What?
Where did it go? Wait, he fucked the snake? He put his dick in the snake?
How? Where?
I mean, they have vaginas
in there.
Like where the eggs come.
And you know, the snake just looked like it was in excruciating pain. And me being the bitch that I am, I just could not stop watching. No matter how grossed out and how disturbing it was for me to watch this man put his pickle in a snake. It was very disturbing. And it wasn't that big, but it's big for a snake.
It was was a white guy, wasn't it?
Of course, it was a white guy.
Now I haven't seen.
All right, so
I haven't seen.
Can I ask this though?
Oh my God.
Is do you think that what's taboo is cultural?
No. I think it transcends culture because there are some things that I know I never thought black people would do.
Of course they do.
And they do the shit.
But think about it like this: when we were in high school, it was completely taboo to give head.
Of course. And I said that now, black bitches sucking dick all willy-nilly.
If you was black.
If you were black, it was taboo to give head. But no, but think about it like this. Let's take it even further. It was taboo to be bisexual.
It was.
I was, and that's what me and my husband talk about it all the time. I was bisexual when it wasn't cool.
When it was not cool.
I literally was like, in my 20s, somebody pretty much called me a petri dish of disease.
I was like disowned by like people I thought was like close friends. Bitches want to fight me just because, and I wasn't fucking them or coming on to them. These was like what I thought was homegirls. You know what I'm saying? People literally
looked at her.
I ain't look at her like that, bitch. I wasn't interested in you. If I was, I would have laid that head on you, and you would have been mine. Let's just keep it real. We all know what I bring.
I think now,
but they really stopped fucking with me.
I think taboo is the end thing now because even look at men always, for the most part, accepted women for being bisexual, gay.
Not back then.
They did.
No,
they did.
It wasn't men that I had as many problems with other than my peers.
Like 19, 20.
You know, like my peers in the 90s, like my peers.
But I think that goes
gave me the most.
But I think that goes back to a cultural because you was in Boston, right?
No, I was up here.
You was here. You was in Maryland by that point.
Yeah, I was in Anne Arundel County.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. But you're in the city.
I always tell people it's even though it's so close, people ideology is still a cultural thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas though in Baltimore City, we was a bunch of perverts.
Yeah.
I remember me and my buddy. This is funny. We was talking about this. Me and my buddy would call each other. You know, Cinemax and Skinemax.
Skinemax.
We would call each other. We would call each other when a good porn would come. We're like, yo, it's on.
What about HBO? That one show that oh my God, what was that show?
Real Sex.
There you go. That was a
so
smash show.
Like you know we've evolved to Salacious Life. I mean Salacious Couch now, but Salacious Life spawned from me wanting to be a host on the Real Sex.
Me too. So you know what? I think I'm gonna reach out to HBO, and we're gonna
take Salacious Couch to HBO.
Oh, that would be the bomb.
We're gonna need your help.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to back us up on this. If y'all want us on syndicated television.
Will said Grandma and Auntie found out and it was over. Y'all niggas sneaking and watching that Skinemax. But yeah, I mean, I was good with my shit.
Worked overnight, so I was
right. I was gonna say my daddy worked overnight, and by the time he came home, I had already left to go to school.
I just said W.D. Dallas. Emmanuel.
Shit, I think.
Oh my God, I loved watching Emmanuel. See? I will watch that to this day because to me that was not real porn. It was soft porn.
But that was like that French or European porn. That
her pussy hair was nappy though. That was always disturbing.
And like that bothers me. Like I don't mind vagina hair, but please
you got nappy pussy hair shaved because I'm
like because you can't relax it. So let's just get it right.
They can. They do.
Please don't.
So I know a couple bitches.
I've known a few people who've dyed it. And actually, I used to have an arrow pointing down, and I dyed that one time. Yeah. I got an arrow.
But wouldn't dyeing cause a lot of female?
Well, I had it. It was before. It was higher. Like I had it like up above, and it was an arrow pointing down.
I talk about the arrow part.
Yeah, and all the whole arrow was a red. It was like the color of your sweatshirt.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit.
My heart was red too, because that's the color that my hair was.
Yeah. So no. Yeah. So the curtains never match the drapes.
Here's the problem that I'm having with all of this. Bitch dye her hair, she'll dye her pussy hair, but won't dye her eyebrows.
I would dye my eyebrows if that was necessary.
She's still
if I had eyebrows, I would dye.
She's still going to use a black.
The fact that I dye my eyebrows when I dye my hair, I'm like, fuck you, because it matches. That might not match, but oh fuck no, bitch, because all this shit gonna match. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, that bitch is crazy.
You gotta love the ghost.
We got a ratchet ghost.
We got a ratchet ghost.
Fuck you, Ring.
Her ass then went from Boston to Anne Arundel County.
Quick.
To Baltimore City.
No, fuck that, to Park Heights. Like, just like that.
Fuck is you talking about, dummy? Like, bruh, we're just talking about eyebrows.
Right. Like, it's okay. We know you keep it real. You keep it right.
No, because I can't.
She ready.
And sometimes it just really pisses me off that people don't
Make it work. Yeah. Like I saw someone today.
Irks my soul.
And so you ever see women walking down the street and wonder if the curtains match the drapes?
Nope. Don't give a fuck.
If they
Hey, listen.
I'm saying like a cute woman walks down the street and you see her with her
Only
natural
time I
hair.
do that is if
I don't give a
they're
fuck.
natural redhead. And I wonder if.
Now the couple natural redheads that I fucked with in my life, it's been 3. They all have red pubes, male and female. They all have
blonde. Is it blonde down there? That I always wondered.
Now, funny, the natural blonde that I dated
did not.
She did not have blonde hair down there. She had like brown, like light brown, but brown hair there.
It didn't match that.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a fuck. I'm a nigga when it comes to that.
Is it wet and moist?
I don't care.
That's all I need.
She's like, is it wet, moist, and does it taste good and smell good?
And
That's
is
all I
it
want.
trimmed?
Well, of course, we've already talked about grooming.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be trimmed.
Do we need to have a show on grooming?
No,
we already had one. And I'm tired of telling
we talked
bitches
about
that they vaginas stink. BV is important, ladies. Make sure you don't have a scent.
Oh my God, please.
So I have a question. What was your first? What was your first favorite porn that you watched?
My first
Emmanuel.
Okay, you just said that.
No, so my first favorite porn. No shade thrown. Just I'm saying no.
La Femme Nikita?
Don't throw it. No, don't throw the shade. Is what I meant. I was in Germany. I was.
Watching that
No, I wasn't. I was in Germany. I was 9 years old, and my cousin had gone into his father's stash. And he pulled out, your typical 80s porn. It wasn't the 80s anymore, but he pulled out your typical 80s porn on VHS.
Wow.
Right.
And
I thought those were the best porns.
It was
VHS.
a Demi Moore porn.
What?
And she was hairy. She had like a full pussy hair. And it was like, I used to love Demi Moore. I thought she was just a really beautiful white woman. So I did when I was, you know what it was? I liked her eyes and the dark hair. Like I had a thing about like dark hair.
This shit makes sense.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nobody has somebody with the dark hair.
It makes sense.
And pretty.
Her watching this porn, this Demi Moore porn, makes sense on why she is the way she is.
Please enlighten me.
You're an eccentric type. You are like, she is one of my most eccentric. Very eccentric, very different. And if you know me, I like different. I don't like to have a bunch of people around me who think and act like me.
We definitely think differently. We get along really well, but we definitely think differently, which I love.
Two different spectrums.
Yeah.
Now, this particular porn that she's talking about, I have seen.
See, I knew it was. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, and it's
the
not
Demi
one
Moore
of,
porn.
I would not put that in my best top 5.
But it
makes
my
sense
favorite
of,
when I was.
It's very classy.
It's classy and classic.
That's one.
It was a classy porn. It was super sensual and
it goes along
beautiful.
Like
At 9, it starts
80s.
to help. We emulate things that we like. So I can understand why you are the way you are based off of just that one particular porn. It makes sense to me. But then again, I'm a therapist, so I always try to do
porn
I don't know.
That I fell in love with when I was younger was actually called Taboo.
Really?
Yeah, the Taboo series.
Yes, and it was a whole family fucking each other.
Wow. Oh my God.
It was done. Remember, it was done in the 70s and 80s.
They had a whole series of Taboo, and I love that series too.
It's a whole series.
I thought that shit was weird, and I would have beat the shit out my brother.
You didn't see me go to the. I was like, hold up.
You could go on one of them sites and you could watch the whole movie. I showed her the whole
Not the movie, it's the whole series.
No, but you can watch the whole
HTTPS:// because you know I gotta secure my shit.
It's TABOO.
You're gonna have to remind me later.
And it came out like late 70s, early 80s.
Box Lunches 2019. Those eyes, yes, Will.
Because
Box Lunches
my mom
was
worked
actually
for cable
pretty. I
vision
remember
that
Box
was
Lunch.
lost and way back in the day. So we
I actually
had free
remember
cable.
Box Lunch.
We had like all the channels and shit. So mom wasn't looking. I'll be like, I don't need no name.
Well, you know what's so crazy? So
come on,
I broke my fire. I broke my fire sticks. Okay, arrest me. I broke my fire sticks, all 3 of them. Right. The problem is that I had to then put a parental code on all of them because 4 of the channels that comes with with jailbreaking your fire stick is Penthouse, the Hustler channel.
I hate all the channels.
But you understand?
But here's the problem.
But I have an 11-year-old boy.
And that's what I have a problem with. Let that man enjoy his porn.
But here's the thing. You can put it.
How would you feel? Now, let me break this up because you love Buddy, right?
I love Buddy.
How would you feel thinking that Buddy is jerking off 1 minute and then he come and be like,
no,
give me some love?
Absolutely not.
Go wash your hands, little
Go wash your hands, little nigga. Come give me some love after you wash your hands. I'm sorry. He's at a place now where it's
he
going
needs to explore.
happen.
No, and I'm with it.
Now, my son
should I tell him to use a sock so it's not everywhere?
No. Just keep the paper towels, the Kleenex, or something.
Like in the room?
Yeah. Trash can.
I'm good. I've been doing that
Have you watched
anyway.
Big Mouth yet?
I have not. I was gonna watch Big Mouth after our show, but I had plans, and I didn't quite make it to it. And then it's just been like a little bit of a hectic.
I watched the whole 2 series that was on the 2 seasons that were on there. After my children told me they watched it. Now my children are 13 and 15. They have pretty good taste in movies, of course, because we have great taste in movies. Now,
if you see our house reloaded with DVDs.
God, yeah.
But I will say this. They are a part of my DNA.
Our DNA.
They are a part of my DNA. And that's needless to say that they're extra curious about things. But then they have his DNA, which means my children are fucking perverts.
That's not a horrible thing.
It's not. So when my son and my daughter was telling me about Big Mouth, now they had already watched the 2 series before they
even said anything about
We
it.
didn't even know nothing about this show, I
didn't know about it until you said something.
Like they would tell him.
I bet you Bud knows,
and I'm like,
hasn't said anything to me yet.
Say what?
I bet you Buddy has watched it and hasn't said anything to me yet.
Yeah, he ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, it's just not. You
Because
gotta watch it. You don't watch it, you be like, I see why he didn't say nothing.
He says things to me about his girlfriends, and he says things to me about wanting to have sex and things like that, and doing it right. But he, and I keep it very broad at this point. I don't go into specifics or get explicit. I just say, yeah, you want to make your girlfriend feel good.
Oh, fuck that.
Shit, my son I know my son.
We get raw in my house.
Yeah, they get raw.
We get raw in my house.
All right, so in 2021, I'm going to let Bud come over, and y'all can just do what y'all do.
Absolutely. 2021, you might want to send him a little sooner. He'll be 13. You might want to send him a little sooner so that we can start to educate and break him in.
All right, so you'll slowly.
My daughter came in the house.
Look. Can you at least give it to him?
See,
no, we did that with our
school
kids.
already set these kids up anyway. My daughter
and I don't want him to come.
My daughter came home in the 5th grade and asked us, What's a threesome?
I said, that's when 3 people sit in the room and talk.
That's above your pay grade.
So she was like, no, because my friends was having a
conversation. I ain't got to bend that out. I'm grade 21. That's like grade 40. Are you ready?
So she was like, my friends would talk about a threesome, and I was just sitting there acting like, yeah, girl, I had a threesome with my friends.
I was like,
no, you did not have a threesome with your parents. Oh my God! Yeah, okay. So I had to break it coming over to be counseled.
You had to break it down to her, and
you let me know when.
Her pay grade.
Look, any weekend but the first weekend, you can he'll come and y'all can just slowly break him in. Just slowly.
All right, so we're about to go to break because it's that time. So. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Yeah, hang on. We'll be right back because we got more taboo sex
these
nuts.
listening to Just a Bit Outside, the sports radio show at BeExposedRadio.com. Come join us every Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, or BeExposedRadio.com.
So we had a lot of things going on.
Mother's Day, Major League Baseball, pink bats, pink outfits.
Yeah. They certainly did the mothers good. They don't show them justice. Like Jimmy said, the pink bats, cleats, all types of pink highlights in the major leagues. The Orioles were swept by the Kansas City Royals.
Wah, wah.
The Kansas City Royals. Thank you, Eric. Kansas City Royals they're like one of the worst teams in the Major League Baseball right now. Yeah, so that was a little tough.
Yeah, so the Orioles no longer have the top record. It belongs to the Washington Nationals now.
Yeah, so that was tough. So hopefully they'll get back on track with the next series. Maryland, we got some local sports, collegiate to report. The Maryland lacrosse. Let's shout out the Maryland lacrosse team. They are in the NCAA tournament, and Hey,
this is Mark, Just a Bit Outside on BeExposedRadio.com. Listen to us every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on Facebook and on YouTube.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
No, they were, all right, let's be honest.
We were talking condom play.
We were, because they were helping me because I was saying to them that I was teaching my son how to use a condom properly because I'm not ready to be a grandma. I don't care, like, I'm just not ready. And when he's ready, I want to make sure he's ready. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I got probably 300 condoms sitting on the damn table. Like, he knows how to use it. His little.
You gonna have to show Juicy how to put a condom on his penis.
Yeah.
All right, we ain't talking kids. Fuck that.
We ain't talking kids. Not today. That's not Salacious. Ouch. Anyway,
not hard.
That's parental couch.
That's parental couch. We're not on parental couch. We're on Salacious couch, and we were talking about taboo sex acts. And so we talked about the peeing in weird places, but then there's like, and we talked about the foot fetishes. What about breastfeeding?
I'm still lactating.
Like, there are people who seriously
my baby is 13
fetish with breastfeeding, and people don't know if a woman continues to have her nipple sucked like while after she's pregnant, if you keep doing it, she will not stop lactating.
I have not stopped lactating.
Yeah, damn, Brahma. No. Let me find out.
No, but no, seriously.
Hold up.
It's not a lot now.
I'm just playing.
But yellow gross. I mean, people pay good money for that.
People pay a lot of money for lactating breast. And to suck on and like literally breastfeed from.
And I'm back to the Germans. They pay a lot of money for breast milk.
We're going to Germany.
No, we're not.
You won't get over it.
Nope.
Let's go to Munich for Oktoberfest.
We can go to Munich for Oktoberfest.
All right.
But I'm not going to no porn shops.
What's that?
Munich in Germany for Oktoberfest. It's one of the most famous Oktoberfests in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can.
I love Oktoberfest. It wasn't until
it's actually in September. Believe it or not, like it's like at the end of September.
Oh gosh.
I missed it by that much when I was in Europe the last time because we actually met. I met a couple who had gone, and I met them in Venice. So it was like they had gone, and then it was like a couple days later, and I met them in Venice. So they had just gone to it.
I'm just telling you, I just don't fuck with the Germans. They're like, when it comes to porn, they just excessive.
Okay, I can see that.
You had a bad experience. That's what you talking
You
about.
did. You had a bad experience with German porn, but it hasn't turned you off of porn in general.
Just
which
German
is good.
porn.
Just German porn.
Oh, I love porn.
I don't even
So
know
what
what
is
I'm doing.
the?
Yeah, I'm trying.
What would be the craziest?
Thank you. Thank you.
What is the craziest porn fetish? Because I go through cycles. Every once in a while, I get bored. I'm like, I'm not watching.
BDSM is what I do. BDSM
outside
gangbang.
BDSM.
I do like BDSM.
I do watch that.
I do like BDSM. I do like BDSM gangbang because, well, one, I'm kind of living vicariously through my porn now because I'm not active in the lifestyle anymore. So, like, I don't have a slave anymore. I don't have a baby girl. I used to have a baby girl. You know, I don't have any of that. I'm not a mistress anymore. I'm not beating anybody's ass unless I need a few dollars. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not something that I partake in anymore. So yeah, but every so often I have a hunger for the play. You know, I ain't got nobody to beat at home. What, I'm gonna beat the dog? You know what I'm saying?
Outside of your norm, because that's your norm. That almost seems like outside your norm. What would you? Did you be like, yo, I would never admit this to nobody, but I watch this type of porn?
Okay, I got it. Male gay porn. And fisting in the butt.
Anal fisting.
You talk about
with the gay porn.
Oh, gay porn, anal fisting.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
I'm not.
That's
whatever.
Yeah,
we live unapologetic on Salacious couch.
You can judge me all the fuck you want. I like what I like. That shit be
I'm
funny.
trying to think. I like those weird scenarios. Like, so I saw one recently where women were in a wall and only their bottom half was sticking out the wall.
Yeah.
I like those. And they're all like laying back on the other side of the wall, because you know every so often it cuts to them and they're just like, and the guys are on the other side like going to town, and she's just like,
and just different dudes.
and there's like a wall, yeah, and different dudes are like lined up. They just fucking the shit out of her. They playing with her. They eating her out.
I think that's in Germany too. They pay to go in the
little room and just like they climb the little steps and fuck whatever they want. Like, it's a wall and it's a bunch of pussy hanging out the wall.
The women can't see.
The women can't see who's fucking them. Like, the men are just going to town, and there's a wall like at her waist. It's almost like,
so in the different positions for some of them, like be hanging up.
Some of them be hanging from the back. Some of them hanging regular. Some of them had their legs up and like pinned to the wall itself, like up and tied in. What somebody say?
Not glory holes.
Glory, no, but it's not just a regular glory hole. Glory holes are different because it's like. Right, and then she even give a head or they having sex. But this is like a whole half a body hanging out the wall. It was the only time I ever saw it. I stumbled right. I wish I could think of the name of it, but I stumbled upon it. Because you know how you go from a point and you're kind of watching it for a few seconds, you're like, I don't like that. But then they have suggestions, so you click on that and you're like, I don't like it.
So that's the good
and
part.
You go to the next suggestion.
That's the good part when you go on like Pornhub or whatever. You see the little clips. You're like, why is that body hanging out? Let me see.
Let me see what that is. Well, that's what it was like a wooden wall. And all these body parts hanging out in different positions, you know, women hanging out with their asses.
They're
stuck in the wall. Like each wall, right. And they're like drinking tea and drinking wine. They're on the other side of the wall, like, mind you, their lower half is getting pounded.
They got little dicks. So we're going to go to break, and I want you guys to sit there and think about fucking a bitch whose ass is in a wall and you have a little dick.
Right, because it's Hump Day.
We'll be back.
You'll always be back.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live. On BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously, because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause, I want money, let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, and I was thinking, like, you know,
the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the old school Brouhaha radio show.
I'll give her a second to answer that. Oh, can I had one more question for the cards.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks!
Radio Loyalty.
Here's how it works.
Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right?
Radio Loyalty.
Click that banner to join now.
Now listen to BeExposedRadio.com. Check out this fire flashback.
We need to relearn what it is to be these bosses and how we conduct ourselves as business-minded individuals and just people in general. I let my gut, and if I call it gut or God or whatever, I'm led by that energy. I know where it comes from. I know where it's, taking me, and you have to figure out what is important to you, and don't play this game. It's a game that we've learned to play, this chess game, and life is not a chess game. Life is real, bones, flesh, blood, decisions.
Make sure you check out the Artist Exchange show every Monday and Friday at 2 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we are back. Look at that.
You are so funny. The off camera, like, I wish we need to like have a second or third camera that can record the side commentary for our commercial breaks, because you guys miss a whole lot.
Absolutely.
Commercial break banter.
Yeah, because it's a little easier to it's not that we don't share damn near everything with y'all, but like we continue the conversation when you're gone, because we can't just like sit here in silence while we're waiting for you all to understand that we have to pay bills and that you need to What?
What the fuck was that?
Dragonfly. Silence.
What character? I'm sorry.
I can't
get that shirt now.
Right.
Dragonfly.
Silence. Let me tell you something. I have been up since 5 o'clock. I've taken a nap.
At least you took a nap.
Went to Corinthians.
Ooh. I have a crab cake in the house and potato waiting. I worked 2 jobs today.
But I want a crab cake and potatoes. And maybe some dessert. You got dessert?
I don't eat desserts of any kind.
She really does not. She really doesn't. It irks my soul. Like,
But look,
Keisha,
you don't have to eat dessert to be dessert.
I know. I'm not here for none of the fuckery and the foolishness.
Whatever. You know you like being dessert.
I never said I didn't.
Well, then. Cheers to that.
I said Jerome.
Cheers.
Jerome's and I.
You got living dessert. I know that's right. Got some
out.
chocolate cake laying right next to you all the time.
He's pre-diabetic. He ain't getting no cake.
Chocolate pie.
He can't have no pie either.
Did I make y'all a chocolate pie?
I don't eat
You
pie.
can make me one.
Did I make you a chocolate pie?
That's the Rock's favorite.
Is it? Yeah. He's a southerner though.
He likes poontang.
Like poontang pie.
Poontang pie. I like poontang pie too.
I don't eat pie.
You don't eat? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't eat cake.
Yes,
I don't
you
eat
do.
pie.
Yes, you do.
I don't eat
She like
click,
little
click,
Debbie's.
click, 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 click,
Nope.
click, click, click.
I don't participate in eating pie. That shit'll give you diabetes.
You are a lie. I saw that wink. I saw it. I was like, I caught that.
I'm reformed. I am in a relationship and...
You've been in a relationship for 18 years.
Oh.
Let's not, like, try to act like
I'm
you
trying to look
haven't.
at you like, yeah.
I know.
Like, I hear you talking,
but lesbianism,
lesbianism,
or multicultural sex.
Multicultural sex is fun.
That only means you're not having sex with
So, can I ask you this? So, I've been watching a lot of foreign porn, not necessarily German, but like, the other thing that's been kind of getting to me is the Indian or Middle Eastern porn. Because like, it's a lot more salacious than I thought it would be. I would thought it would be more.
I think it might be worse.
It might be worse.
I was watching a documentary on like different porn stars, and there's one porn star. She went over to somewhere in Middle East, and them motherfuckers are dirty. She said, now she came back a millionaire, but the shit they did to her.
She needed to come back a millionaire.
They shitted on her, pissed on her. Everybody in the kingdom fucked her. Like, it was like some wild, crazy shit that, like I said, she came back with millions, but they pissed in her pussy. Like, whatever defiling thing they could.
How can you piss in a pussy? I thought men couldn't piss while
they're. You gotta realize if they're not sexual, right? They was just
doing it.
Yes, they were just doing degrading
just
shit.
To do what they can do.
It. And what I've heard is a lot of females that went over there and did those type of things. This is what they do. They, especially the ones with money, this is what they do. This is not, oh, you can go over there and have some enjoyable sex and these motherfuckers out there.
But my thing is this, like, all right, I can get around pussy hair. I like a man that's groomed because I ain't gonna floss. If I'm giving head, I ain't flossing. But there's a lot of hair when it comes to Middle Eastern men and women. There's a lot of hair. Like, maybe a little bit too much for my...
Chewbacca type.
Right! I'm not ready! Because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, didn't I go to the dentist last month? Why are you trying to clean my teeth? They're clean.
And everybody hate that little hair that gets stuck in your back.
And then you try to real quickly like that. I'm feeling it. No. Or then you try to spit it back out onto the birds. No, it's not gonna work.
And you still.
Yeah, it get caught up in your uvula.
You like, hold up, wait, I need something to drink.
Because I got hair on my uvula. Like, I'm not ready. Oh shit.
I'm not here for the shits.
But he said,
literally?
He said, I really want to know what you're thinking right now. I mean, let me explain something to you. I'm not a very conceited person.
Your hair don't fall out when somebody giving you head?
Probably. That's why I keep a number 1 with a fade.
Because then you're not, your hair is not wrapping, coiling. That's the word. Coiling.
My hair doesn't coil.
Around, your hair doesn't coil.
No,
me,
but
coiling around
here's the issue
uvula.
that I'm having with this whole entire conversation.
What's that?
I'm a multicultural lover, but I have my limits.
Yeah.
There are some women
in the
from
world?
certain cultural backgrounds that I will never fuck.
So like a Sudanese woman who might have been...
unless she's Americanized, no.
So no female castration?
Nope.
No sewing up the hole?
Nope.
None of it?
Nope.
Yeah. That might be a...
Tibetan princesses, nope.
You remember, you know there was a empress in Asia who used to make all of, every time that a ruler from a different country came to visit her, she would make them give her head just to show her dominance of them. That she was the most powerful person. She would literally make them give her head.
And evidently she ain't run across a bitch like me.
Right, because if I gave her head, she wouldn't want nobody else after. She'd be like, damn, you ain't even doing it for me.
So again, there's just some cultures. I'm sorry. I am Americanized. I am a black American female. I am Americanized. I am accustomed to certain shit. And I just don't see me fucking Chewbacca. That's bestiality to me. I'm sorry.
And it's nice on porn, but...
Like what we said, it look good on porn. Like.
Taboo.
It's taboo? But my question is this, though. So, like, all right. So, a homegirl of mine, her husband likes pegging.
But don't look at me. I don't know why your eyes even parted this fucking way.
I'm just wondering.
I got my own opinion about it. And
what's your opinion about pegging?
I'm gonna say to each his own, but my opinion, if you allow somebody to fuck you in your ass, I don't give a fuck if it was just a toy. Nigga, you gay. I'm sorry, it's just, and that comes.
But if a nigga fucks a girl in the ass, he's not gay, right?
Okay, but dude, see, here we go. We not gonna get with this whole, oh, we're gonna be correct and you do it. No. Again, if you into it, I don't care. I'm not judging. I just judge it for me. My mindset. Yes, dude. No, that's gay, granddad.
Now, question for you. No, not question for you. Co-ed, you like pegging?
I have pegged in the past.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I was a mistress.
Over 18 years ago. Let's be clear.
She is not pegged. Well, he has not been pegged. He is not the Peggy.
He ain't playing none of that shit. I think he might beat me the fuck up.
That might be a cultural thing. I don't know. I mean, because I
think it's a cultural thing because African American males. Now this woman I'm talking about is an African American. Her husband is also an African American. But it was so funny. It actually took me back. Now, I've heard about pegging. I've known about it. I know people who enjoy it. I know people who perform it. I've done it. Like, it didn't blow me, but I think it is cultural because amongst the African American community, it's like, oh shit.
It's taboo.
It's worse than like back in the day when we was talking about, I suck this dick.
But I'm going to be honest. Every person that I pegged was of a different nationality. None of them were black.
I believe that.
However,
me neither. I don't think I've never pegged a black.
There was this one time this black guy did dress up like a baby and wanted to do baby play, and that shit freaked me out. But
all the time, that shit hilarious. Like, baby Huey come out.
But it's real. Like the baby girl, baby boy, like especially in BDSM, like that is so real. Like, and I'm not quite there because to me it's just slightly disturbing. Like, you're sick in your head and you can't handle the kind of sex I'm about to lay on top of you.
got a diaper on and you
got a diaper on. You need to go to look. You need to be a whole adult before I go in on you. Like, I'm just saying.
You need to do some transformation real quick.
Will says somebody gonna get hurt. Ask my doctor.
Good one, Will.
Straight back. I like that. Not trying to hear that. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
niggas ain't gonna hear that shit.
Yeah,
niggas ain't gonna hear that shit.
Straight.
No, I ain't even gonna say niggas because I know a bunch of bougie ass men who has never seen the hood that will turn hood real quick and be like, "Bitch, I beat you the fuck up."
And that goes back to what I said. I'm not trying to be funny, but it goes back to you. A straight dude ain't always.
He made and see. So my ideas, so my thoughts are this though, like you said earlier, bisexual women are very much accepted into popular culture. Bisexual men, however, are still not accepted in popular culture the way women are. You need to either be all the way gay, you know what I'm saying? Like, men are not allowed to be.
Not true. It is starting to become a cultural norm.
Is it really? Like, I have
bisexual rappers coming out all the time.
Wow. I think what this is, whoever that person is, and that's the reason why I said, even if you get out, straight men, we say gay, we know there's different levels to it. Right. I know, of course, everybody know I know, but you need to be honest with your mate. If your mate fucking you in the ass, you want a dick in your ass, and that's fine. If you want it, you need to be like, hey, babe, I think I might.
They might like prostate play.
Okay, and that's cool.
It may not have anything to do with being a homosexual. It just means they may like prostate play. And the only way they can get it is if somebody either put on a strap or a man ride that back.
Yeah.
So
taboo.
Right. So I was looking at my notes because I told you I was researching this idea because I needed to know what I missed in the last 8 months because I haven't really been looking at the taboo sex acts because I left the lifestyle. But so I was reading and funny. She said she liked menstrual sex. Menstrual sex is supposedly very good for your health because it relieves cramps. BDSM is good for your psychological mind.
I will never do it. I don't like it. I don't like the way it smells.
I agree.
Shower, man.
But then they talked about polysexual encounters are good for, well, everybody loves a polysexual encounter, but polysexual encounters are good for the relationship. It strengthens the relationship. If a couple can honestly walk into a polysexual relationship, it's good for them.
Somebody said that's gay granddad.
What, the whole pegging thing?
Yeah, the pegging thing.
Oh, pegging.
I just said that.
Pegging is a little, pegging is a, now, I would say, funny, as long as it's been around and it's never going away, a woman strapping on and fucking the shit out of a dude, yes. It doesn't go away, but it's real. Like, people have their feelings about it, but it's more popular and more common than I think people actually, really want to admit to. Like, niggas like their ass played with. I mean, how many niggas want to be milked? I mean, like, milk, like prostate milked.
I ain't doing it.
Again, just be honest. Sex is $1 billion industry.
Absolutely.
So we know there's a lot of things that goes on. And again, at the end of the day, whatever you do behind closed doors, that's your fucking business.
I agree. I don't judge anybody for anything.
I don't judge.
It's
people
cool.
could judge us all. Honestly speaking, like, at this age, we've probably all done some shit that somebody would look at us and be like,
really?
Give us the puppy look, where they just turn it, but.
I was called a freak today.
But you're a Capricorn.
But I'm not a freak.
I wouldn't say that. I would say you have a freaky tendency, but I wouldn't call you a freak. Like, that's a very finite, definite box they tried to put you in. Now, do you have freaky tendencies? Absolutely.
I live life salaciously.
Of course we do.
You know what I had a problem with? It's funny when you said she's a Capricorn. I think my sign is very misunderstood, but they always say y'all just so laid back.
Shit.
Y'all just
you
have a temper when you have a temper.
But isn't the proverbial, saying, a bull in a china shop, a bull in a bull in that. There is nothing about a bull that's laid back or
but they are.
reserved.
Have you ever really watched a live bull?
I would say this, from what I have, the dealings I've had with him over the last like however many years, like yeah, you're laid back, but there's a something in you that makes me know for sure that's just the Brahma I get, because that's the one that I deserve. But for others that may know you slightly more intimately, may know damn well there's nothing laid back about it.
No, here's the deal. He is laid back.
He really is laid back.
He is quiet. Everything he fucking does is quiet.
This motherfucker
except eat and sleep.
Sitting there.
He's not quiet when he eats, he's not quiet when he sleeps.
No,
he
he's
ain't
very
quiet
loud.
when he sleeps, but he's a motherfucking ninja. I'm telling you.
A
You be
ninja?
like,
okay.
Yeah, you just
No,
be
seriously.
sitting there and his motherfucking ass just pop up and you're like, what the fuck?
All right, we're going on break.
Oh.
Cut.
Cut?
Cut. Let's go to break.
My mother used to say that.
Wait, why are we still on air? Cut.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council. Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Okay, and we are back. This is our last segment, so we're going to rock out with our cocks out.
What's your favorite porn site?
XNXX.
Right. XNXX.
This ain't?
Yeah.
Porn Doctor.
Porn Doctor, okay.
Porn Doctor and Pornhub.
Pornhub, yeah. It really just depends. And you know what? It's funny. It depends on my mood, because I can find certain things, certain places. Because there's the Pornhub, there's like X videos, there's an X, you know, like there's so many. Depending on what I'm looking for, I got to go to the right source. You know, it's like you don't go to the market to buy sneakers. You know what I mean? Like you got to go to the right store for the right product.
My runner-up would be X-Hamster.
Hamster?
X-Hamster.
I've not. Because see, X-Hamster makes me think of, remember how...
You won't when you get there.
Yeah, you won't.
I know! But it makes me think, alright, so think about it.
Another German porn, and this is what turned me off. German porn. This person put a hamster in their ass. That was done.
In their ass.
Yeah, no.
In their ass.
No.
And I haven't, so hamster, I used to own a hamster with the first time I heard about.
I'm sorry, Mom.
No, I had a whole hamster. His name was Damn Hamster.
Oh my God.
And Damn Hamster, I was looking at Damn Hamster when I heard about, well, no, I was forwarded a hamster porn that I didn't know it was a hamster porn. And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, no, he looks like Damn Hamster. No! And I looked at damn hamster. Damn hamster was like,
I got a question. How did this person put a live hamster up their ass?
In a hamster bowl?
What?
In a hamster bowl?
Get the fuck out
but not
of here.
always. And that's where the problem lies. Because not everybody does things properly. Hence, research your shit. Because niggas was putting live hamsters up their asses and live hamsters with them big ass teeth that do like this.
Fucking your shit up.
Fucking your whole colon up.
I know.
Your whole rectum colon.
As we talk about ass play, you know, we like people in the ass play.
Ass play is
but they don't do it properly and
what about eating
causes
ass?
injury.
No, besides that, people.
You better eat this ass like groceries.
They was putting the weirdest objects and had to go to the hospital and get about. Like this one woman had a bottle stuck in there. This one dude
what kind of bottle?
Corona. This one dude had a golf ball. There's another guy had a doll baby.
Lipstick tubes.
Tubes. All the shit the doctors had to literally pull out
remove
their
from
ass.
their anus.
How embarrassing is it to go to the doctor and be like, yeah, I got a light bulb stuck in my ass. A light bulb.
So
I don't know how you get a whole light bulb stuck in your ass.
Well, what kind of light bulb? Like a pigtail or an incandescent?
You know what? You doing
or a fluorescent tube. Because I mean, a tube is only.
Fuck that out. Like, no. Fuck no.
I'm just saying. So we were just passed from our wonderful ghost here about loving on a robot.
Robots are gonna replace men sexually. I ain't with none of that shit.
I ain't with it either.
All right, well, we got 2 minutes, so we gonna wrap this up. I'm not into fucking inanimate objects.
Yeah, unless it's like
unless it's your wand.
Your wand. Yeah, I can't lie, cause I wouldn't mind a strap here and there.
Kenny does me good.
Why does your wand have a name?
I don't know.
Because she's crazy like that.
All right, so the next thing is this week. Inbox me. I need to name my wand, apparently. So I need all the names.
She looked like his name should be.
I'll post a picture of my wand on the
Somebody
thing.
said Herbert.
Herbert the wand. I need names for my wand. I can't say, oh, Herbert, you're doing it for me. No. I need something real. So I need names because she named hers Kenny.
I need to name mine too.
Ghost needs a name, so we need 2 names. But before next Wednesday, we'll let you know.
I also call it Ghost Dick.
Before we go out too, since this is very, and that's what she showed you before we leave. I thought I've seen everything there is to porn almost.
What's this?
Almost.
Oh shit.
Asian chick. I don't know what she did to her nipples. Whereas though now a dude is able to fuck her in her nipples.
I quit.
What?
I'm leaving.
What?
I fucking quit. Yes, niggas was putting their dicks and then she would squirt like inside the hole and she like.
I will show them the video as soon as we get off of here. I wish I could share the link to you, but I can't.
We can't share this link. If you really need to know, I guess inboxes and we might be able to email it to you. But
I'm
not sending that shit out. Don't inbox.
I sent it before. Somebody just sent it to her again, but I couldn't find it again. But I'm gonna show it to them, and yeah, they might tell you.
I'm not ready.
All right, so we got 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and end the show, and I'm going to say thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Share
your feedback. Share it out. Share the love.
Feedback.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Help us get on HBO.
Yes.
Because that's our next stop.
Salacious Couch.
Salacious Couch.
Coming to HBO near you.
Yes.
Till next time.
Good night.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the
Just
shirt.
a good outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won